Alright, and we are back. So, last time we left off, we had a montage episode to deal with. Unfortunately, like I said back then, we were dealing with some technical difficulties, and we were not, we were not in our proper state. Everything was not going how we wanted it to go. But, everything is back to normal. We're doing our live walkthrough, and unfortunately, just because we have a +8 weapon and I am too lazy to switch our Ash of War to Holy, just so that we're not, so that these enemies will stay down. We are at a level where the runes that they give us are meaningless. They can't really do anything for us. And we have decent armor, as you can see. We have changed. Last time we was in Carrier's stuff. But now we are in glorious, well, I won't necessarily say glorious, but we are in exile set, which I kind of like. I can't remember exactly which knight boots we are wearing. I think possibly Godrick's or some other knight boots. But we have a nice set of knightly boots. We have a +8 halberd, decent shield. Not necessarily the best medium shield, but a decent shield nevertheless. And we can just nip over here to this boss because this catacomb isn't that large. A good amount of Stormveil, unfortunately. Oh, I actually showed this boss. I feel bad. I showed this boss. So incidentally enough, when I did the montage, I put this boss in here as my we did catacomb bosses. Yay! This happened to be a boss that I didn't think about what was the boss for Death Touch Catacombs. I just looked to see what things I had, and I didn't think about the talismans. I just looked at like the weapons and the spells and stuff like that, and the spirits. Okay. Well, that was kind of a waste. Thankfully, it's a very easy boss fight. And at this point, really, really easy because we got the +8. But we'll leave there. We'll nip back through here really quick because there are a couple of areas I think that we did not clear in Stormveil. But there were a couple of areas over here as well. Guess we should do a quick review since I actually didn't do as well of a review as I thought. That's what we were going to do. We were going to actually, we can't yet. We can't because, unfortunately, we did not get the thing that we need. We did not get access to the die. And wait, is it this one? Well, yeah, that means we also probably didn't go down either. I don't know how far into here that we actually got. So I'm going to treat it as if we had not been here, period, and we're going to just actually go through it. And so from here, we're going to, I guess I probably should, this won't, I didn't think so. I guess I could go to Rogier and then no, it's more efficient if I go. I'm in night rain mode. I'm running with L3 feathers. Come on, drop your sword. More feathers. But we'll go and get Storm Assault. I think it's Storm Assault. Marked leather shield, I believe, is also over here, and the fact that this is here tells me I had not gone this way on the Let's Play. This is kind of the bad thing about having multiple profiles where we're doing multiple things. It's kind of difficult to keep up with what is and what is not done. Also, don't roll there, roll here. This falls, lock on while falling to make it easy on you, and one. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Stop sitting there like an idiot. Oh my. I was thoroughly expecting to just throw lightning bolts at him. and I was sitting there like an idiot. And here's the other thing. This guy, Crucible Knight, a couple ways to deal with him. What am I going to do? The smart thing. Run past him and unlock the shortcut first. Because if you don't and he kills you, then you're running all the way down here just to do it again. I have done that because I was stupid, thinking, oh, I have Scarlet Rot Breath. I'm just gonna, yeah, he takes a little bit. Now you can also try and wait for him to catch up. Go up here, and he will sometimes either walk off of his own volition. Sometimes you have to be a little bit more coercive, and he will, well, you make him come off.
Another one, all skin and bones. Worse than a petty squire. Not a muscle on this one either.
Honestly, I didn't expect to get this dialogue.
Oh, you. For God's sake, don't scare me like that.
Well, don't go rummaging the dead, sir. That's my job.
What? Oh, just clearing out some corpses?
That's my job, sir.
Leave them about, you know? They'll start to pong, eh?
Yeah, I'll take that. You don't need that.
Hello. No, don't you mind me for a minute. It's my job to keep the grounds clean. Oh, it's my...
Yeah, you say that, but what I'm also sure he does is clear up some runes, or at least some of those runes when you die. And I'm not a fan of that. Not a huge fan of that at all. Now, we did get that, and the next thing we can do is nip over to Rogier, which we can also buy those Ashes of War from him as well, which would be nice. Then, if the Grafted Scion is not dead, we can take out the Grafted Scion. I'm not going to go through every bit of Stormveil for two reasons. One, I don't know every last spot where everything is in Stormveil. I had to have come through here already. Yep, I would have had to have come through here.
Oh, hello there. Good to see you safe. Stopping by to learn a battle art or two.
Yes, we're stopping by to learn a battle art or two. Two of them, actually.
The battle art you've learned is of the Glintstone family. They were conceived at the Great Academy of Rea Lucaria, to the north of this castle. In the past, they obeyed laws which contravened the Golden Order, or so I'm told. Fascinating, isn't it? That the Golden Order was pliable enough to absorb practices that contradicted itself in the past. With the Order broken, twisted, and in need of repair, such adaptability is more important now than ever.
What's fascinating is what dirt is about to get done to you, my friend. I actually feel bad for you. Although, if that's clear, the Grafted Scion is very likely gone, which I won't complain about. If it's not, we're going to do our tried and true goodbye. I've faced enough of you guys in Night Rain. I'm not concerned about you. Banished Knight, oh, ho, ho. That's good protection. And I can still medium. Godrick Knight. Okay, so this is Knight. But yeah, that's actually some good protection. Yeah, so Banished Knights, other than the Greaves, I'm sorry, I can't do whatever they did. I didn't actually go this far. So yeah, I must have just opened up that one area and didn't actually come through here at all. But yeah, whatever they did to the Banished Knight Greaves, I'm sorry, not a fan. Those duck feet looking, can't do it. But everything else, drip. Literally everything else is just pure drip. Nope. Nope. Not interested. Heal. Yeah, I'm not interested in you, sir. Go away. And Mimic Veil. Yep, Mimic Veil. And then we'll have to go down there and actually deal with that Grafted Scion, unfortunately. But when we deal with the Grafted Scion, we will I'm missing one. Just one less thing that end up coming up there later on. Wow. Of course, 2 of them ends up being an issue. Aw, come on. Now this is just being petty. I promise you that they're just being petty now. But you get mushroom and a spear. You know what? The spear, I'll take. The mushroom, screw you. Grafted Scion. And tried and true Rot Breath. Hey there, buddy. Surprise, motherfucker. Oh, nope. I'm the one who's surprised. It wasn't enough. He's laughing. Oh no, I'm gonna get hit. Oh no. None of this is good. I want to heal. Back up. I want to go all the way over here because this is safe. This is the way. Come on. I'm really not trying to get those guys. I'm trying to get the Grafted Scion back there. But it's fine. I have more than enough cerulean flask. We're gonna get you, boy. We're gonna get you. Oh, come on, wait. It's okay. I was about to say, is he actually not rotting by now? It's like, come on there, sir. And I don't think I really ever fight these things without having rot breath, unless it's night rain. I really just don't like having to fight them. They're not fun. And this is the reason why. Hold on. Just go away. I definitely can just do this. You go away. Thank you. And I'm so glad they don't respawn. They're on. Well, no, I was gonna say they're almost as bad, but no, nothing is as bad as the Royal Revenants. Yet nothing is as bad as that. There is nothing as bad as that. Hey there, guy. Bye there. And we're gonna take that, and we're gonna take our lovely hood. Unfortunately, we can't really use that because on this one, this armor is very weird with what it likes and what it does not like. But while we are down here, before we actually grab the shortcut, we will grab this. Before we go in here, we're gonna go over here and grab that. That goes away. Grab this. I don't know if what Sombril weapon I would use on this build. I know Claymore and then this halberd. I think I actually may have put some decent upgrades into that Claymore too. Which is, or either I was going to put decent upgrades into that Claymore. I do not know exactly why I'm using this if I had. But I do remember actually upgrading the Claymore. I have to know. Where's my Claymore? What is that? Because I don't want to put the actual levels into that. I did put some decent into the Claymore. So yeah, we're going to be using the Claymore soon. I don't know exactly why I didn't. I think it may have been... Oh shoot, no, that's not good. I just hit my mic. Oh, I hope that didn't create an issue. But like I was saying, we're gonna be going to the Claymore soon. It may have been just because of the talisman stats or some combination thereof. Want to check and make sure I don't walk into a pit and die. But with this opened up, there are just a handful of things to do, and then we can go to Godrick soon, actually. And we're just 14 minutes in. Yeah, once you know where you're doing, just getting through Stormveil isn't hard. Now, what I will say is that's not all of Stormveil. There are a couple of things like the rooftops of Stormveil, which I don't really go through very often, actually. I'm doing it just because. Normally, like I said, I don't go through the rooftops of Stormveil very often. But I'm going to wait. I'm only waiting because I don't have the levels to do it just yet. and I'm gonna do something just as risky, but hopefully I fail. You know, I don't know how I messed that jump up when I've done that jump so many times. It's not even necessary. I was right down there. I can take the elevator right back down there. I don't know why I'm so insistent on always making this jump in particular. And I'm pretty sure it is from here. There we go. And then down here. And then down here. And this is going to get us some black fire incantations and the Godslayer seal. And then we're also going to get another couple sites of grace. Nothing too fancy. Go away. Don't want to deal with you, vermin. But yeah, nothing else too fancy after that, I don't think. Oh, we will probably kill the lion thing just because we can use Scarlet Rot. Also, I think I was going to go and deal with the rot, not the rot, but the lion in that one fort where you can get the Ash of War Lion's Claw, just so that I feel comfortable changing the Ash of War on my Claymore. Because don't ask why, it's just kind of something I do. I tend to not change the Ash of War on the Claymore until I have that particular boss defeated. I don't know why. That is it. It's just kind of how I operate. But now the other thing, I should know better recording at night in the basement. Because everything above me makes me think there's someone walking through the house, and it's also potentially going to rain, which does not help at all. Go away, sir. Again, I've defeated more than enough of you, and you've provided the majority of the useful items you can provide to me. But I do want to go over here because there is the site of grace, and then we can open up the gate right here. I really don't know why this site of grace is here. Elden Ring is super generous with their sites of grace, but it's also very weird because, like I said, there's one right here, and we're about to literally run right to another one. But I'm hoping that once we take out this lion, we'll have enough runes to level up, and then after leveling up, we'll go through the rooftops, just because the rooftops I have the greatest likelihood of, oh you bastards, but I have the greatest likelihood of just dying. Go away. And heal up. But thankfully we've already taken out most of the guys at range, so not nearly as much to deal with. Go away. Yeah, the one funny thing is, though their armor is pretty decent, these guys, they're not. They always take a few hits. And it's not necessarily the buff, it's just this is early on game. Although this is why they throw so many at you. Because if they're all just throwing things at you, just like The Walking Dead, that's when the zombies actually become effective. Go away. That being said, if I was ever in a zombie apocalypse, I pray that they're Walking Dead zombies, because at least you have a chance of surviving. If it's not Walking Dead zombies, you are capitally screwed. But we're going to run past him just to get to the safe area. And then I actually don't have, oh, I was about to say I don't have enough. Yeah, he's really aggressive, but that aggressiveness ain't gonna mean nothing when you get sick, boy. And you're gonna get sick real quick. Are you sick yet? Yep, you're sick. I don't know why I changed from that, even though it's literally right there. And just think, Scarlet Rot plus Black Flame. Yes, the cheese, the overwhelming power, the damage over time. And like I said, again, it's really just a mitigation of time. It just makes things go faster. think it's either 72 or 77. I can't remember. Level up 74 actually. Oh, I know what I can do. And again, I'm going to do the exact same jump and probably die this thing. Over here. And we made it. And instead of going down, we go over here. And that is going to require a mad dash. Actually, you know what? This isn't going to be a mad dash. I have full health. I have full flask. I'm going to clear out this area. And come on, guys. Goodbye. Oh, they actually might hurt me if they throw enough of them together. Hey, what you drop from? Mushrooms. Not even helpful. But all of you guys together will definitely... Yeah, I've already got my level up. Okay, I should probably heal so that these guys pelting me with crossbow bolts don't accidentally kill me while I'm not paying attention. Grab that, because like I said, I just want to grab all of this stuff in here really, really quickly. And instead of having to pay attention... Oh no. Instead of having to pay attention, I just want to kill everything sloppily, rush through, because I know I'm going to get to the side of grace really quickly. Go away. Grab that. You sirs should have turned your back. Didn't you hear me butchering your friends behind you? Those guys at least kind of have an excuse. You're going to steal man your thing too? You're just going to stay on your... You gonna stay at your post, sir? How well did that work out for you? I do need to pay attention too, because if I pull the omen, that's gonna be problematic. Also, I don't really want to deal with the omen. But before I go over there, there is one thing I do want to grab. I think I've grabbed the majority of the stuff out here. There's probably a handful of small things I've missed. But I want to grab this painting. And then after that, we're going to grab the Side of Grace. We're going to level up. And then we're going to grab the actual spirit ash associated with that painting. Grab that. I thought I would have had that by now. But 100% want to grab this and rest before he gets up here. I'm going to die because the dog is here. It's because the dog is so fast. I knew that was gonna happen. Now the bad part is because I'm in Stormveil, I may not have all of my runes. I may miss. Oh, I'm so annoyed. Okay, thankfully I have all of my runes. Level up. Endurance, Dex. I actually don't even know what I want to level up, because endurance is actually going pretty well. I'm gonna put that there, and then where is my claymore? And that will tell me if I can equip the clay. Dexterity. There we go. I knew there was something I needed to upgrade that was just kind of missing me. Dexterity. That's why I can't use it. Alright. Now we can officially use the good old-fashioned claymore. And we're at 25 minutes. So I think this is a really good spot to call it for this part. So in the next part, we're going to probably go through and clear out the other areas in Stormveil that I was alluding to, and if we have enough time, we may even get Godrick at that point as well. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave that like, comment, and subscribe. And then we're gonna have to do some adjustments. Yeah, we're gonna have to change some things, but hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next part. Bye.